Saw you once, moving too fast already. I'm referring to January because that month went by fast, guys. Went by fast. And it's also a good thing because that's the trial version over. So we can officially start 2024. Yeah. So on that note, happy new month, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So I'll try to speed this up as usual so that I don't drag. But today, I really wanted to come back to a one-to-one conversation, yeah, so I can actually see you, eye to eye, as we have this conversation. So today is it's a different one. It's not a spoken word poem or whatever. I just want to talk to you guys, yeah, because I think to me it's a very dear topic as I'm discovering it day by day. It's under the title or under the context of perception and how we see the world from different sides, from different perspectives. Yeah. So it's more of how we view ourselves and also how people view us. Yeah. So not to waste much of a time, I'll give like examples based on what I've experienced and based on what I'm going through or what I've seen. So you get a clear picture of this perception talk, yeah? So, like, as I said, when it comes to perception, and perspective, there are literally two sides of the coin. It's the good and the bad. There is no in between. That's just it, yeah? And the best way to put this is on, like, you see yourself, and then how you see yourself and how people see you are two different things. But then it's also good if they are a bit of the same. Yeah. Why am I saying this? It's because often in times, like how we can take ourselves or how we carry ourselves doesn't really reflect like the reality or what we actually do or what we are capable of, yeah? And sometimes that might be something that sets us down, or it's not really something one would wish for. It's not something one would take joy in, yeah? So I'll give an example of myself. Like, oftentimes people come to me like, hey bro, you can do this and that. No, we believe in you, bro. You're great. Like the thing you did, this and that. You're a great, like, let's say graphic designer. You're a great graphic designer and whatnot. Yet at the same time, I know myself, I'm like, nah, I'm slacking in this section. I'm not that good. And I just wish you people weren't like this. Yeah. Because people are taking it a different way. Like, it can be uplifting at the same time. And at the same time, it just be like, if only people knew the truth. Yeah, I'm not all that. I'm not who they think I am. But then you can't really convey to them because, like, now it seems as if it's self-doubt, as much as some part of it might be true, but then there's also a bit of self-confidence in it, self-awareness rather, because you know yourself. Yeah, if you tell me that you're a great graphic designer and to me I'm slacking and you give me something I know I can't do it, then automatically that doesn't really reflect reality, So there's so many ways around it because like seeing that, it made me think a lot. Okay, this is what people see and this is what I am, or this is what I believe I am. So how best can I make these regards or remarks make a meaningful impact to me, Because you always have a choice. Things can either crush you or they can either uplift you or make you better. So I look at perception and perspectives as a form of bettering up oneself, yeah? So if people see me like that and I don't feel like that, and it's something positive, it's something good, I thought to myself, like, okay, why don't I become these things people are talking about? Or these things people think I am? Yeah? If they think I'm a good graphic designer, why don't I spare my time and aim to become this good graphic designer? You feel? Why don't I invest time in this so that when people are actually saying that, it is actually that and they feel it in me and it actually makes me feel better rather than like, yeah, I wish, because sometimes it's just like, I wish I was actually that, but then I'm not that, unfortunately, So I just want to urge or bring that up as it's a form like a revelation to me. If we can also try to incorporate that in our lives, from different things we see or how different we see things or how people see us, and if they're graceful enough to approach us and tell us, you know what, this is what we see of you, or this is blah, 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 how we can work best to it. And it's not always on the positives. Most times it will be on the negatives. Yeah. Let's say I might think to myself, I'm very patient, I'm very kind. But then how it translates to others is no, wonderful. That guy is so impatient. He's so mean. He's so rude. We can't approach him, this, that, And me getting the sense or the knowledge of other people's perspective on that case who should help me. I shouldn't take it negatively. Because, the hashtag for sophisticated intelligence is positivity and negativity. So I should try my best to see the positive in whatever they're saying. It's not really to crush me down as much as other people's remarks might be to crush me down. But then I should also be at the point of grading on what to consume and what to ignore. So in this case, if I get that knowledge of this perspective, yeah, on how people are seeing me, it should drive me okay, what best can I do so that what I see in myself is what people see? Okay? What can I do so that how people see me is no longer that? Because I'm trying my best, or I think I'm doing something, but then there must be something wrong I'm doing for people to see me like this. You see? That's how I want to take life in this year onwards. And that's how I want to take things, because it helps actually. So I'll also give another example. Just so recently, I think I had shared something from church with a friend, and then they commented, they're like, oh, actually, I'm glad that you shared this, because I find it hard talking to you about this, about church, about God, about religion, because I'm a Christian at the same time. Yeah. I find it hard approaching you. I find it hard sharing these things and that. I didn't really put much thought on it. I left it like that. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't really question much. Yeah. But then I was puzzled at the same time. So for people who know me, I usually rethink things, yeah, over time. Because my sense of judgment and my thought processing is not so instant. Most of the times I have to go back and then sit on something, and then I'm like, oh, okay, that's when I get more insight. So over time, I'm like, you know what? But then why exactly would someone say that? Yeah. As much as I'm trying my best to also build my faith, hey, these things of religion and faith, it's a journey, my guy. It's a journey. You grow each day and you learn something each day. So I'm like, okay, I'm growing in this and I'm trying to better up my faith. But then why is it that someone can't approach me on this? What is it that they see in me, or what am I portraying that's hindering them from, sharing a conversation in that context? So already for me, I try to see it in a positive side. Okay, maybe there's something I'm doing wrong and there's something I can do to better that up and change how people see. Because it might not only be them. There might also be several other people who fail to approach me, not only religious wise, yeah, but in so many things. I would really want to have this conversation with Wonderful, but then I fail to have it with him because of how I see him, or on how he reacts, or how he talks, or how he would receive, something like that. So as much as I might see something else in myself, other people will see something different, but then we'll try to put it at par so that maybe it tallies up in a decent manner. So that's pretty much of it. I think the rest is self-explanatory around perception and different perspectives. Yeah. But then the main thing is on how we should use perception to help grow us and to build ourselves up for the better. There's so many things, but then also at the same time, it's good that you filter and you see what's helpful, how this sentiment or how these remarks, are they going to help you grow? Are they going to build you? Are they only going to crush you down? Should you put your time on it? Should you put your thought on it? Yeah. How beneficial it's going to be to you to waste your time on it? Because time goes as you think. Yeah. And there's some things which they're just going to waste your time, and then they'll just break you down by the end of the day. They won't add any value or spice to your life. So yeah, I hope we also get on board that direction. Yeah, my people. And we try to see the positive in the negative, but then also at the same time have a moment of reflection to see what we can better ourselves on and how best we can build ourselves up for the better, because it's always for the better. Yeah, because as I said, for those who watched, as the year starts, I talked about something about this life is not all about living for yourself. Yeah, but then let's also not take it literally to like just be about people pleasing. No, I'm not pushing for people pleasing, but I'm pushing for growth. You know, there's some things you just have to take account of, and you have to be accountable to those things, because by the end of the day, if you're accountable, they're going to help you. They are really going to help you. So let's also not try to see everything as a negative, and try to bring out the best in us. If someone comes to you and they say, no, you're great, or you're a great musician, and you feel yourself you're lacking, and you're like, oh, okay, maybe you're just trying to cheer me up. Okay, work on it and become that. It's not easy. I'm not gonna say it's as simple as that, but let's work on making it somewhat simple. So on that bombshell, that's more about perception and different perspectives and how best we can incorporate those in our life. And I'm happy to announce that I'm back artistic-wise this year. And art in this form, because I do so many things, I'm referring to music. Because, you know, I like to refer myself to as one-hit wonder. Because this year I come with a tape, and then the next year I'm silent, and then the next year I'm back with the tape. But I would like to be not consistent per se, but then I would like to give more this time than just, oh, okay, he gave us this and then radio silent. So I'm happy to announce that I'm dropping a track, a single this time, titled Lead the Way. It's so, you know, meaningful to me, and I hope it's going to be received with warmth on your end as you listen to it and you regurgitate on the message. Yeah, so it's dropping next week on the 9th. That's a Friday. Yeah, if I'm graceful enough, I'm going to leave a snippet at the end of the video, but look out. And I think this is just the start. I'm not going to promise much, but this is one of the many songs to come this year. I also hope to expand my domain in other things I abandoned, to bring that back. And yeah, so this is the start, as I'm saying. As I already said, Happy New Month. That's a Happy New Year as well. It depends on how you want to take it. And see you in the next one. Peace.
Salam on the board.
Give me your loving arms and show me the way through. Cause I'm probably lost and scared to be alone. Without you I'm ungrateful, and I can't make it without you.